Okay, here we are starting to look at part 5 of our beginning Python course. We're starting to look at while loops now. What is a while loop? A while loop is an if statement, a conditional, and it's a loop stuck together. It's a combination of those two things. A while loop is a loop that will go as long as the if statement in that while loop is true. Let me show you one just straight off the bat before we even look at these questions. If I say total equals 0, and then I say while total is less than 10, while total is less than 10, print total. I have to be careful here. If I ran this now, it would crash my computer. This is a forever loop. This is just going to keep looping and looping and looping and looping and looping and never stop and cause me to have to reset either my computer or my browser as soon as I'm working in REPL. So don't do this. We need one more thing. Each time we go around the loop, I'm going to add 1. So this will now print me all the numbers from 0 to 9. Why didn't it print out 10? Well, because 10 is not less than 10. 10 is equal to 10. So if I did that, that would give me all of the numbers there, right? So that's a while loop. As long as this thing here is true, as long as that is true, it will keep looping. And in fact, I can say this, while true, notice true there, capital T, turns nice and blue, that's how you know you've got it right. That again is a forever loop, so I'm not going to run it. That will just keep going forever. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's take a look here. This first question looks incredibly similar to something we've seen before. In fact, it's exactly the same. At the time, I said a while loop would be better rather than what we used, which was a for loop. I don't think we're going to look at that one because you can take the one that we did previously, just change it, modify it so that it works as a while loop. If you can't quite figure that one out, maybe ask your teacher or have a look around. I'm sure somebody would have done this. To change the for loop we did previously into a while loop instead. And what you need that to say is if our number isn't 1,000. If our number isn't 1,000, keep looping. Right? So let's look at number 2. Write a program to ask the user for numbers between 50 and 100 and to keep adding them to the total. The program should stop adding and print out the grand total once the total is bigger than 200. Okay, when we do this, we're going to assume that we have a nice user who is actually adding numbers between 50 and 100. Should we add in a bit of checking to see if it's not? Maybe we should. There'll be an if statement in there just to check if it's between 50 and 100 and add it to the total. Okay. So we're going to start with our total. And of course, our total is nothing to start with. And we're going to say while total is less than 200. That's what it's asking for. So while the total is less than 200, keep doing a thing. What's the thing that we keep doing? We're saying if we need some input from the user. We need num is equal to an integer input, and that is going to say please enter a number between 50 and 100. So now that we've got some input from the user, we're going to say if num is greater than or equal to 50, and num is less than or equal to 100. This is an if statement, so we need a colon at the end of it. And same thing with the while loop. Don't forget that on the while loop, that little colon there that says that this is the end of that statement. Okay, I just hit enter. Look here, we are now 2 tabs deep. I'm tabbed 2 in. Have we been tabbed 2 in before? I don't know, but we are now. So we've got, just make sure that you've got 1 tab there and 1 tab there. So we're inside the while loop, we're inside the if statement. If the number is greater than or equal to 50 and number is greater than or equal to 100, if it's between 50 and 100, including those, total plus equals number. Let's just put a quick little else statement here. That's not a valid number. Number. That's not a valid number. Okay. Once we've finished with our while loop, what do we need to do? We need to print out the grand total. Oh my goodness. The grand total is, and let's dot format that. Total, and I've done the thing where I've put dot format inside there. There we go. And there's the whole code a little bit bigger for you to see. There we go, that's the whole code there. Let's run it. Please enter a number between 50 and 100. I'm going to put in 50. Please enter a number between 50 and 100, and I'm going to put 30, and I'm going to put 50. That's not a valid number. Cool, well let's keep going. 100 and 100. The grand total is 250. Excellent, hey, that's working well. A little bit of tidying, little space there, and maybe that dash n thing that we've learned. And at the end of here, that's not a valid number. Let's go dash n as well. Please enter a number between 50 and 100. Let's go 99, 88, 77. Grand total is 264. Hey, there we go, working. Cool, that is question 2. On to question 3.